stage just talking on TikTok. I basically had used my favorite song to do a video about my favorite pictures from this year. And I left that up because I really liked it. And it has my favorite song in it. I left it up because I wanted to connect it to daytime vlogs. Because if you notice, my intro is just the instrumental version of my favorite song, All in Me by Brandy. With me saying what I said on my podcast about how it's all in God and how all of these vlogs and signs and 111s are confirming that I'm going through transformation. That woman confirmed that it's all in God and I'm going through all of this, just confirming everything that I've been through with the transformation. It's like it's saying that it's literally all of this is literally confirming that breaking of a new dawn, it's a new day, and new daytimes coming, daytimes and transformation. Plus my favorite song is All in Me by Brandy, how I gave that song to Jesus because it's so fitting, and how I know that it's all in God to be the best version of myself, to having a TikTok confirm it, that it's all in God to get past this, to be birthed anew, to be new, to move forward. To have her confirm all of that is literally so insane.
Also, I guess I'll go ahead and get into the other revelation, just minusing all the details. I'll talk about all of this on my podcast and in depth, but to go ahead and finish this up, to make all of this make sense. Basically, yesterday, God told me that I was a slave to money, and that the reason why I'm never happy with my life is because I never make the most of where I'm at. I'm always looking to the next for my happiness, rather than trying to find the joy in Him and also in the experiences that I could be experiencing today. And I get all into that in my podcast episode, which should already be up for you guys.
What's up, everyone? I'm at Starbucks. Clearly, we know this bathroom. So really fast, I ended up having to push back 2 more weeks something that I'm doing for myself. We'll finish something. So on the 24th, February 24th, I will be my brand new self because first of all, God is doing a lot of my spirit. Like, I feel like He's even thrown me even farther with the revelations that He's given me this month. You know what I'm saying? Especially with what the heavy hitting revelation that God gave me was February 11th. February 11th, God, He did it that day. And I know y'all might seem like, oh, he's just saying this to, keep the plot of the vlogs. No, I'm not gonna sit here and lie for no storyline. This is God, okay? I'm just gonna leave it at that. In the beginning, when I was like, I feel like things are gonna come together in perfect timing with me. That was kind of unnatural for me to say in that moment. I don't know how to explain that to y'all.
So I'm gonna push it back. I'll be taking myself out on a date. I feel like everything's gonna come together in perfect timing because I feel like I understand some things now. So I feel like things are gonna come together in many different ways with me, but like really becoming the whole package.
I don't want y'all to think I'm doing too much or I'm just trying to say this, that, and the third, but I genuinely don't know what made me say that. But I feel like I really am growing in my spirit, and I'm also really taking the time to get my face back right, with the products that I bought. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything really truly is coming together. It didn't happen all at once like I was trying to make it happen. It was like something happened 2 weeks ago where I started getting this stuff, and then on February 10th I was able to still end up having to wait, but I made progress and I was able to get more stuff for myself. And then the big bang is gonna happen on the 24th. Like, that's gonna be the big bang, the big birth, as long as I keep to the Father, because it's all in Him. Okay, so really quick, full moment of transparency. I'm working on not talking so much. You know what I'm saying? What I'm really going to work on within myself is not doing too much. Finding that balance of being my genuine, authentic self, but don't feel like I gotta speak all the time. I just find myself talking a lot.
So I'm at the mall because I need a do-rag. And none of the places have a do-rag, y'all. But the last place I'm gonna go to, hopefully they have one. But I also want to show y'all something. I'm trying to figure out why on Valentine's Day I did not take myself out. I did not do nothing but work and edit all day at Starbucks. Why do I want to get cute? It was gonna be 2 weeks from now when I was gonna start showing up. Why today? I don't know what it is, but something feels very off. I don't know what is happening right now, but I do not feel at peace in my spirit at all right now. I talk to God, I pray to God to protect me, other folks, and I just don't know what's happening. I'm on my way back to the spot, okay? Because I'm just like the only one I've had, the one whom I treated like crap and looked at as a genie in the bottle is all I've got. You know what I mean? how he's been faithful to me, despite how I've looked at him and moved, and he's truly all I have. I'm not gonna ruin the moment that I'm having with him in my mind, but I just wanted to report that like he's all I have, he's all I need, and I'm really beginning to truly see that. I figured out the secret, and guess what? It was, and you know what? I downplayed it. As y'all know the story about how that man, Peter, was, he took his eyes off of Jesus and how he fell into the water because he was walking on water as he was looking up to the Lord. But the moment he started looking at where he was at, he took his eyes off of Jesus and he started sinking. That is literally it. That's why I'm telling y'all, do not downplay that. It's to remember who God is and not what he is doing for you. And let me tell y'all something that came to me. God ain't never not doing something for us. You can say God didn't do this for me like I wanted him to. No, God is doing everything for you. Everything. There's nothing that God isn't doing for us. There's absolutely nothing he isn't doing for us. Maybe it's we don't know how to handle that. Maybe that's not for us because he has something better. Maybe it's not time. There is never anything that God is doing against us. Literally everything is for us. Everything that happens to us is for us. I was being attacked by the devil so bad, and I was talking to God. I was like, God, what do I got to do to get out of this? You know, because I'm just being all carnal and everything. He didn't like tell me straight up. It was just simply the feeling of remembering who he is. And then that's when a moment after that is when I realized that nothing that he does is against me. It's all for me. He brought to me like how the devil was trying to use my circumstances against me. But that was like the smallest piece of this whole thing that he gave me in a span of like 5 minutes this morning. Because I was walking to racetrack to get my food when all this was happening. In order for the devil to get you off track, he wants you to take your eyes off of God. He not only wants you to take your eyes off God, he wants you to be so fed up with where you are in life that you walk away from God because stuff ain't happening for you, to where you lose the real treasure, salvation. Because that's how we don't plummet into the water, is by looking up and never down, back, or side to side. Simply up and out at Jesus. And that's how we'll get through all of this.
Because it's all in him.